Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Anime King 2. And today I'm going to be giving you part 7 of What If Naruto Had 9 Kekkei Genkai. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual, share this to all of your friends on your social media platform, and also stay in tune because after this I'm going to be posting a new episode of What If Naruto Had the Sharingan and the Byakugan mix. So stay in tune for that and enjoy. And also guys, go ahead and check out Anime King because tonight I'm going to be posting a new episode of What If Tsunade was Naruto's mother, and also What If Kurama gave Naruto a dojutsu. So stay in tune for those as well and enjoy that. And remember, if you're new and this is the first time you hear my voice overall, what are you guys waiting for? Go ahead and click that red subscribe button on both channels and join the Anime King and Anime King 2 family. And thank you all for your help and your support. And remember to comment down below and tell me if you're new, because I'll be replying and talking back to all of you. So yeah guys, without further ado, let's get straight into this new episode. So the last time we left off, Naruto and his group was taking the first part of the test, while Taejun found Hidan and Kakazu, as the both of them were facing off against Roshi with the fourth tail inside of him. Taejun trapped Hidan in a barrier as he disintegrated Hidan, as he then disappeared with Roshi. He brought Roshi back to Oniki and tell Oniki to make sure that Roshi keeps safe. He then came up on Deidara and Sasori, as the both of them were facing off against Utakata and Hoderu, as they were trying to capture Utakata. But once Taejun got there, he rescued Utakata and Hoderu, as he vanished with the both of them, as Deidara and Sasori failed their mission. So yeah guys, you guys can switch across the playlist and check out all the other episodes for yourself, and I'll be starting this new episode right here. So, we start this new episode in a testing room. Most of the male in the room was staring at Anko because of the way that she dressed, but Sakura was glaring at her. Why does she has bigger boobs than I do? I am worth 100 times more than that snake. Mother said so. Now follow me, said Anko with a grin on her face. A couple minutes later, the groups stand in front of Training Ground 44, aka the Forest of Death. Okay twerps, this is the Forest of Death. You all will enter this forest and seek out one another for a 5-day battle. By the end, you must get to the tower before the 5 days are up, and you must have both scrolls, as she pulled out a heaven and a earth scroll. Also, if any of you die, your entire team loses, just to make you know. In all, 34 teams are here today, but there's only 16 pair of scrolls. And also, you all have to sign these consent forms. It's just saying basically if you die, Konoha is not responsible, as everyone gulp at that. Inside the tower, we find Taejun and Fluffy. As Fluffy was cursing, why didn't you allow me to put that seal on Naruto? As Taejun frowned, you wanted to add that damn pheromone seal onto my masterpiece. That seal that I took years of crafting. Fluffy then sighed, but if I added that seal, he wouldn't have had any trouble getting the ladies. Yes, but if he had that seal, all the females would have tried and raped him, and the poor kid would have had a broken pelvis. However, let's lay off those thoughts and turn our attention to this crucial moment. Should Orochimaru team succeed here and the cursed seal appear on Sasuke, he will have to be put down. Can I kill him? Fluffy asks, as Taejun sighed. Back in the Forest of Death, Naruto, Fu and Haku dashed through the forest with a heaven scroll in Fu's backpack. As they continued to dash through the woods, they found a trap waiting for them. Well, if you could call it that, it was poorly set up, something like what Konoha would do. Haku sighed. Honestly, who set this up? Haku asks, as she ran through hand sign. Wind release, frosty wind. A blast of frozen wind was blown from Haku's mouth, easily blowing away the wires. as the disguise was blown off, revealing 3 Konoha Genins. As one of them spoke, "Why, isn't it the Uzumaki and his 2 bitches?" the man said. As he smirked, Naruto raised an eyebrow as he was confused. "And who the hell are you guys?" he asked. "Watch it, worm, we're above you," another one said. "My father is the head of the civilian affairs." "So, your parents are on the council?" Fu then sighed. "And why should we care about that?" she asked. "You impudent pig, we're the most powerful genin here," the leader of the group said. "And people like you doesn't deserve to have kunais, so hand over all your weapons." Naruto chuckled, as it then turned into a loud laugh, making the 3 of them sweat drop. "What is so funny?" one of them asked. "This," said Naruto, lightning release, Thunderball, as they tried to avoid it and knocked into each other, but the Thunderball passed them. As Naruto shook his head, "How in the world did you guys even become ninjas?" "How dare you mock our power?" another one asked. "Ninja art, coins of death." As he started to throw a bunch of coins that were spinning and coming towards Naruto. "Wind style, wind disperse," said Haku as she blew away all of the coins. As Naruto vanished in a burst of speed, he slammed his feet into the first one's stomach, making him keel over. The other one rushed towards Naruto as Naruto sidestepped him. As he fell to the ground, the other one came at Naruto as Naruto elbowed him right in the face. As Naruto saw the scroll in his back pocket, as Naruto pulled out the scroll. "Damn it, it's a heaven scroll," said Naruto. "Not even worth our time," said Fu. "Well, let's still keep it," said Haku. "Alright," said Naruto, "let's go find a real team, shall we?" Back at the tower, Fluffy shivered as she looked into the woods. "You feel it, don't you?" asked Taejun. "Yes," she said. "That vibe of snake." "It is too late," said Taejun. "Now the Uchiha must die." "But I can't kill him," Taejun said. "And you won't kill him either," said Taejun to Fluffy. "Then who will?" "Gaara will do it," said Taejun. Back in the woods, as Naruto team dashed through the woods, they heard a deadly scream. As Team 7 was jumping from tree to tree, going to the sound. As the sound was coming from a clearing where the Kumo team was. As Amoy and Karu was knocked out, and Samui was pinned against a tree with a man with orange hair, as he had a ring pattern in his eyes. He was wearing a black cloak with red clothes on them. "So, you're the apprentice of the Hakubi, and also the niece of the Nibi. You will be a great negotiation tool," he commented, before out of nowhere a fireball struck him in his chest, sending him flying back as Samui turned to see who saved her. As Fu landed, "Hey you, I doubt you're a genin, so why are you here?" she said to the man in the black cloak, as Naruto and Haku landed beside her. "So, it's the Kyuubi and the Nadabi," he commented. Samui's eyes went wide. Her theories were right. "You just saved me from hunting you down. Now, I will defeat you." And this pain was a revival pain that brings people to life by using the King of Hell. He then rushed at Fu as Fu quickly jumped back. "Fire style, fire dragon," said Naruto as he fired a fire dragon at Pain, who quickly jumped out of the way as he came down on Naruto with a fist. As his fist hit Naruto, as Naruto poofed away in smoke. "A shadow clone," said Samui. "Lightning style, shock palm," as Naruto smashed right into Pain, as static rushed over his body, but Pain turned around as he slammed his hand on Naruto's head, as Naruto poofed away. Multi-shadow clone jutsu. It was then that thousands of Naruto appeared around, as he rushed at the clone and tried to smash them, but they all were being poofed away and Naruto was summoning more. Uzumaki Barrage! As the path was kicked straight up into the air as clones appear above him and start to deliver blows after blows. 1000 Naruto dramatic smash! Naruto cried out as they slam the path straight into the ground as they accidentally hit a water-ground stream as water started to come in the hole. Naruto then runs through hand sign, water release, drilling Fang bullet as the water rose up and started to spin as they smashed into the path. Naruto then landed on the ground, panting, as his shadow clones then disappeared. As Naruto looked to see a log. Substitution, damn Naruto curse. You shall pay for disrespecting a god. As pain came from above, lightning release, Thunderdome. A lightning dome formed around Naruto as a path smashed right through it and pummeled Naruto. No, said Haku and Fu as both of them run through hand sign. Lightning style, lightning storm. Water style, water ball as both of them fired attack. At pain. Pathetic, you're not worth it, he said. Earth release, rock fist as he knocked away both of their attacks with stones around his face as he went straight towards Haku. Die, God has no use for you. Meanwhile in the seal, the kanji for ice started to glow. Out of nowhere a wall of ice raised up between Haku and the path as both of them were shocked. What? I didn't, said Haku. Ice release, ice barrier, said Naruto. As in the crater Naruto rose up as red chakra was swirling around him. You will not hurt my friends. As Samui's eyes widened. Wait, how does he have that Kekkei Genkai? That is not the Kyuubi's element, the path thought as he looked at Naruto. Skipping to the hidden rain, Tendo Pain was looking down as the rain was pouring. The animal path then approached him. I need you to summon Konan, said Tendo, as the path went through hand sign. Summoning Jutsu as Konan appeared out of the smoke. As Tendo then looked at the animal path as he left. Yes, said Konan, as she looked worried. It happened again, she said. But before she could say anything more, a voice then spoke. Students of Jiraiya, the voice said, as both of them spin around, as they didn't feel his presence. You, said Tendo, as Taejun smiled. Let's cut the crap, said Taejun. I am going to tell you why I'm here, Nagato. I don't know how you got in here, said Konan. Oh, I stuck a warp seal on Yaiko's body. As Konan and Pain were shocked, how did he know that this body belonged to Yaiko? Answer this question, said Taejun. You're not in control of all your 6 pains, am I right? As both Konan and Pain narrowed their eyes at Taejun. How did you know? Said Pain. Well, someone is controlling them. Right now, one of your paths is at the Leaf Village trying to destroy a Uzumaki. And it is messing with my plan to bring back our clan. And I know who's controlling them. Tell us now, Konan demanded. As Taejun gazed at the both of them. It was the Uchiha who killed my wife, slaughtered my village, and my former best friend. I thought that he was dead, but it appeared otherwise. Wait, Madara would never. Wait, Nagato, I never said Madara. Anyways, I can give you anti-seal for the paths. In exchange, you won't try to capture the Jinchurikis until 3 years. As Konan looked at Nagato curiously, it looks like peace will be delayed for longer. But I agree. But I sense that you want something else, Pain asked as Taejun smiled. Yes, you're a Uzumaki, so you have a naturality to seals. This is only a backup plan if Konoha go wrong. But I hope to see the Uzumaki restart here in the hidden rain. As Taejun then looked at Konan, and I am sure that you can use a genetic transfer seal on her, so she will give birth to, but he couldn't finish the sentence as paper shurikens were sent at him as he vanished. Konan, your face is all red. Are you feeling ill? Pain asked as Conan was red. Back in the forest of death, the path rushed at Naruto as he charged at Naruto to smash down on him. Naruto quickly jumped back as he ran through hand sign, fire style, dragon flames, as a dragon was forced on the path again, who smashed them off as he smashed Naruto to realize Naruto was nothing but a clone. Ice release, ice bind, as Naruto created shackles that bind the path. Haku, Fu, now! As Haku smiled as he rushed through hand sign. Ice release, ice spikes, as Fu rushed through hand sign as well. Lightning release, thunder blast, as they hit him dead on, as the path came out of the smoke. Damn you, Uzumaki, he said, like a malfunctioning robot. It was then a sword ran right through his chest by Samui. As Samui looked at Naruto. So, anyone want to tell me what all those Kekkei Genkai were about? At the Hokage's office, Izumo and Kitetsu burst into the room. What is it? Sarutobi asks. Well, Hokage, we believe that the council and the elder council, beside from Danzo, he's working against you. As Sarutobi was already fuming, cameras were in the forest of death and he saw that guy with the orange hair that wasn't supposed to be there and he didn't understand what was going on. He then looked at Kotetsu and Izumo as they went into a flashback. The both of them were in the forest as they saw Homura and Koharu along with Sakura's mother as they were talking to a man dressed in a black robe. He had red clothes on it. Take out the demon brat and his team as Homura handed the man a large sack of Ryu. End of the flashback. When the Hokage heard that, he was fuming. How dare they? They're going on treason charges now. Anvu, said Sarutobi as the Anvus quickly appeared. Bring me the councils now, except for Asuma and Kakashi. As the cat, the snail and the duck nodded. However, the others draw their blades. It was then the door was burst down and the room was filled. Sorry, but I am afraid that you're going to have to retire now, demon lover, said Koharu, as she and the rest of the conspirators surrounded the loyal Anvu. Traitors, yelled Izumo. No, we're not, said Homura, but you demon lovers are. Back in the forest of death, Samui and her recovered team was having a conversation with Team 11 as they were talking about Naruto's Kekkei Genkai. And Naruto was surprised when Samui told him that she knew Taejun, so it appeared that Taejun is up to something, as he already met with the Raikage and Killer Bee and Yujito, telling them about the Akatsuki's and to watch out. And he also possessed 9 Kekkei Genkai. Well, I heard rumors about a jutsu that allow you to absorb Kekkei Genkai, Naruto said, as Samui shook her head. I heard about it too, but not even a Jinchuriki could do that. Their body will still implode from the process of 9. Also, aura release became extinct 50 years ago, and that guy doesn't seem that old to take the power. Wait, said Naruto. Taejun mentioned that he was dying. Maybe he's using seal to prolong his life, Naruto said, as Samui nodded. And then he made a seal to transfer the Kekkei Genkais to you without harm. It may be possible. Sorry kiddos, but you're wrong. As everyone turned around to see Fluffy as she jumped down from the tree. As Fu and Haku glared at her, that girl had even larger breasts than Hinata or Samui. And who are you? Naruto asked as Fluffy giggled. I am Taejun's assistant, but that is not why I'm here. First of all, Taejun never asks for his powers. I will let you think about that. And 2, she then took an earth scroll from her pouch as she tossed it at Naruto. I think beating a path of a S-class shinobi, whether he's being controlled or not, it still deserves a little praise, as she gave Naruto a small clap. As Fluffy then body flickered away. Come on Samui, said Amoy. We still need to find a heaven scroll. Naruto smirked as he pulled out the extra heaven scroll that he have. Here, he said, as Samui took the scroll. And you're just giving us this? She asked. Yeah, sure. See you later, Naruto said, as he and his team took off. Right now, Naruto and Fu and Haku are leaping from tree to tree as they are heading to the tower, as they saw a red head in front of them. Wait, who is that? Naruto said, as they got closer. Hey, it's Teiwaya, Naruto said, as she crossed her arms. It's about time that I found you guys, she said. Back at the Hokage's office, the loyal ninjas in the room enter defense positions as the rebelling ninjas rush at them. Before the attack could start, Koharu grinned and yelled out, Genjutsu, paralyze. As the only one to escape it quick enough was Hiruzen and a cat mask on Fu. Give it up, Konoha cannot survive with leadership like yours, said Koharu. You try to stop us from training our hero, and instead you want that monster to get strong. Naruto is no monster. If anything, the Uchiha is the monster. Fire release. Koharu then grinned. Hiruzen, do that and our friends will cut their throats. As the shinobis that got trapped as they were now paralyzed, the traitors had kunais at their neck as Hiruzen's eyes went wide, as he then did something that surprised them all. I am sorry, but I am not the Hokage. Wood release, wood bind. Out of every part of Hiruzen's body, branches came out and restrained the rebelling ninjas. Crap, that last on Fu was that. Homura groaned as they had to miss the wood release on Fu. It was then that a monkey came up behind all of them. The monkey then smashed the old bastards into the ground and the traitor ninjas until the Anvu bind all of them with the wood release. Meanwhile, the real Hiruzen was focusing his chakra. Genjutsu, feel of release. A wave of chakra rushed across the battlefield, lifting the Genjutsu from his loyal ninjas. Sarutobi then turned to the elders. Now, I can finally do what I want to do. But before he could do anything, a dark aura entered the room. Back to the forest of death. So, what's up, flat chest? Fu asked, as Teiwaya was annoyed now. Don't call me that, you bug! As the two had flames coming from them, as Haku and Naruto backed away slowly. Flat chest, bug, flat chest, bug, as the both of them kept arguing. Girls, can you calm down? Naruto said, as the both of them gave him a dead glare, making Naruto eep, as the both of them let out a sigh, as they calmed down a bit. Now, let's get to it, said Teiwaya. You guys know about my curse seal, right? As they nodded. Good news, said Naruto. I am just a month away from finding out a way to neutralize the seal on you. As Teiwaya nodded. You're not joking, are you? She asked him, as Naruto shook his head, as Teiwaya then jumped on him. Thank you, thank you, thank you, she said, as she kissed him again, causing both of his teammates to glare at her. At the tower, as Team 8 arrived, as they were the second team to get there, Hinata suddenly found herself angry for no reason. Back with Naruto. Naruto was blushing as Fu grabbed him, as she was the one who kissed him this time, ticking off Haku and Teiwaya. Lay off him, said Fu. He's mine, so don't go around and kiss him again. Flat chest. Strange. Spices and honey, Naruto thought. As Teiwaya sighed, alright, I need to tell you guys something else. Sasuke now possessed the curse mark. I hope it killed him, said Naruto. No, he's still alive, and he smashed the Sound team like they were nothing. The big issue is, someone else attacked him, and this person had this Sharingan. What? Said Naruto and the other girls. But Teiwaya didn't explain. The team expect me to be there soon, so get to the tower. And Naruto, watch out for Sasuke, he has the curse mark now. In the Hokage's office, The people stared at their new foe as he was wearing his black cloak. But he wasn't solid. His form was shivering like an illusion. "Who the hell are you?" Izumo said. The man stared at them as his Sharingan morphed into the Mangeto Sharingan. As he then spoke, "So, you managed to defeat the idiots. So what?" "I will. Destroy Konoha. Yes, I will." As he laughed darkly. "What's going on?" Hiruzen said, as he looked at Itachi in front of him. "Identify yourself, Uchiha," the monkey said. It was then that Hiruzen's foe attacked Itachi. "No, wait," said Hiruzen, but they already started to attack. "Syrup trap, syrup field," said Izumo. As a groan, a liquid was starting to come towards Itachi, but black flames burned away the liquid. As it burned away the woodbine that was holding the council members. "Run, you fools," Itachi ordered the rebels. "How dare you," the Monkey King said, as he leapt at the figure and passed right through him. "Wood release," the Anvu said, but black flames appeared on him as he started to burn him, but then the flames vanished. As Hiruzen narrowed his eyes, "Was that Itachi?" As the man then spoke, "Damn it, I am not yet fully revived." As he then vanished, Hiruzen then turned to his Anvus. "Weed out all the traitors." He then turned to Katetsu and Izumo. "Go and get all the ninjas that are not in the exam or watching over the exam right now and find those traitors." As Izumo went to the door, but he was stopped. As Hiruzen and the Anvu went over, there was a barrier. It was a temporary barrier, only to last for about an hour, just enough time to allow the traders to flee from Konoha. "Damn," said Sarutobi, "if we send Anvus after them, we are just telling Orochimaru to attack earlier because the village would be weak. And that is 25% of all the shinobis fleeing down there. This is a disaster," he said, as he then saw something. So, he didn't disband it. As a fleeing group was running, it was then that Danzo arrived in front of them. "Move out of the way, Danzo. This village is dead to us. It is corrupted with demon filth," one of them said. As Danzo shook his head, "I am afraid I can't do that. You let your emotions run wild, and you guys try to destroy the order. And now I must stop you." The ninja then laughed. "Shut up, you old geezer. You're just a crippled old man. You can't handle all of us." Danzo snapped his finger as about 28 root agents appeared around the group. "What? You were supposed to disband these guys," said Homura. Meanwhile, in the root, undergrounds, Taejun was in a secret part looking over the classified documents. The security seals are easy to bypass for a seal master like himself. "They don't have her," said a voice as Fluffy appeared beside Taejun. Doing some things that Taejun saw in the past, he was thinking that Danzo may have Kushina Uzumaki captive. "Looks like you're right," said Taejun. Back in the forest, Team 11 finally entered the tower. They were the third team to arrive. The Sand team and Hinata's team was already there. As time passed, it was around noon. "So I wonder who's going to make the cut," said Naruto, as he, Kiba, Haku, and Fu and Hinata and Shino was sitting around a table playing cards. "That Kumo team," said Fu. "They got their second scroll." As Hinata then gulped. "Kumo team?" she said, as she remembered when they tried to capture her a long while back. "Don't worry, Hinata, they won't try something in broad daylight," said Kiba. "How do you know that?" Shino asked as he adjusted his glasses. "They just wouldn't," said Kiba. "Alright, let's change the subject. I think that Neji team will also arrive here," said Naruto. "And I think that Sasuke is going to be here as well," said Shino. "And also Shikamaru's team," as everyone sighed. Back at the Hokage's office, Sarutobi was talking to Danzo. "So Danzo, why do you break my orders and you still had the root organization? you were helpful for today, as the other trusted Shinobi Council was in there. Effective today, the Elder and the civilian councils are no more. Also, once the Chunin exams are over, we will do a full sweep of the civilians to make sure that we don't have any hidden agents in the mist. That done so, I will leave to your root agents. But after that, your root agents will be placed into regular envoys with me as the head. But you will still be allowed to send them on approved missions. Danzo nodded. That will be acceptable. And there is still that whole invasion warning, said Shikaku, that Naruto brought back. At Konoha Hospital, Taejun and Fluffy were in the hospital as Jiraiya was lying down on a hospital bed, as Jiraiya was caught peeping on the girls, and they beat him to death. As Fluffy looked around, as she saw a poster of Tsunade on the wall. Hey, Taejun, does Tsunade look like Naruto? Tsunade is blonde and have a temper. That doesn't mean that they are related, said Taejun. Naruto may have a lot going for him, but I doubt that Tsunade is related to him. Remember, we check ourselves, his blood is related to Minato and Kushina Uzumaki, no mistake. As Fluffy then looked at the picture of Tsunade again, Minato was an orphan, you know that. And he also had blonde hair, but Minato doesn't have any of Dan's trait. And he was the only one that Tsunade had feelings for, said Taejun. Fluffy then ran through hand sign. What are you doing? Taejun asked. It's a hunch, said Fluffy. Uzumaki sealing art. Sealing technique reveal. A rapid wave of chakra covered the room as she, Taejun and Jiraiya glow. Wait, why is he glowing? Said Taejun. I get why I am glowing, because of the seal that is killing me. And I know why you are glowing as well. So why him? Asked Taejun. Then examine Jiraiya. Wait, Fluffy, there's a seal. It's a memory. Repressed seal, and a rather skilled one. I cannot remove it without damaging his psyche. Well, let's see what is repressing, said Fluffy as she ran through hand sign. Uzumaki sealing art, memory, seal flashback. As the both of them got the memories in their mind, as Fluffy then started to blush, as Taejun frowned. Turn it off, said Taejun, as Fluffy stopped it. There was so much porn, said Taejun, as he looked at Jiraiya. But that wasn't all, said Taejun. You saw the last part, didn't you? He asked Fluffy. Well, this is unexpected, said Fluffy with a chuckle. So you are right, said Taejun. Naruto Uzumaki is the grandchild of Tsunade and Jiraiya. But I wonder, who sealed away their memories? Asked Fluffy. I am afraid that I have a theory. His name started with an M, an N, with an A, and he's going by Toby. Hearing that, Fluffy eyes went wide. Back to the tower, Hinata jumped out of bed, as she just had another dream, as she took out her book again, as it was now Naruto and her normal dream. 21. Naruto and her and Shadow Clones. 7. Naruto and her and Haku. 10. Naruto and her and Fu. 10. Naruto and her and Haku and Fu. 8. Byakugan, she said, as she looked through the walls, as she went to Naruto's room, as she eeped to what she saw. Naruto was fast asleep with Haku and Fu, as they had their arms wrapped around him. She realized that all of them had on their clothes, but why were they sleeping with him? You two just wait, she said. I will get Naruto, and I'll fight the both of you off, if it's need to. As Hinata then went and tried to get some sleep. But guys, we'll be in this episode right here. If you want to see the next part, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notifications they posted. Remember to share to all of your friends on your social media platform. And stay in tune for what if Naruto had the Sharingan and the Byakugan mix. And also, go ahead and check out Anime King, my main channel, guys, because tonight I'm going to be posting a new episode of What If Tsunade was Naruto's mother, and also What If Kurama gave Naruto dojutsu. But for now, I'm out of here. Peace.